if we had $100 million extra, I think the percentage of what we do now would be the same, because you got to provide the public services to all the citizens, which we do now. We have not cut back on that. We pay our firefighters and policemen the way they should be paid. I think most of it is the deferred maintenance that we're not doing. That's what we've been cutting back on, and that really concerns me because of all the older facilities that the city has. And really, with that much money, I mean, you can give it back to the taxpayers as a tax cut, because to get that extra money, it really belongs to the taxpayers and not to the city. You don't want to incur any type of cost or expenditure that's going to be ongoing for the rest of eternity. If it's $100 million at one time, you got to spend it wisely and make sure that the future generations don't have to worry about, oh, this is what they did with it, now we got to pay for it. Well, I mean, the American Dream City is, I mean, I basically live it. I moved from El Paso here in 1980. I didn't fit into the city of Arlington. I had long hair, bell-bottom pants. Everybody's wearing, khakis and polos and everything else. But I felt right at home at this city and the university, and it gave me the tools to succeed and be able to be on council is something I never thought I would. I never dreamed of. So there's so much opportunity here, and people give you a chance. It's a very caring community where everybody cares for each other. It's just great to come to Arlington. That what you'll be taken care of, and you'll be able to make it, and people will help you. People are very caring here, and we take that for granted because when we go to other cities, they are just amazed at how we get things done and how we treat each other here. So to me, part of the Dream City is we care about each other and really work together. We might have differences, but we work on the common things that we have in common and work on those and make it better for everybody. The best thing that's happening in Arlington right now is, with COVID, we were the first city to get out of COVID, and so we got the reputation that as a can-do city. We are now the backup for every major sporting event. Whether it's the Super Bowl, World Series, if something happens to the venue where they're supposed to have that event, Rose Bowl, we are known as a city that will be able to host it. So that's official too. So it's not just something that people talk about, but the NFL and NBA and NCAA. Also, there's businesses that want to come in here. They're seeing how we're growing. We now own our own airport, so people want to come in here, fly their jets in here. We're getting some businesses that we're close to DFW. And we have our own airport, so now we're getting these business jets that come in, and we're going to start launching satellites, or we're going to start building satellites in Arlington. So there's a lot of businesses that want to come in. The Lowe's Hotel, I mean, they've spent over $1 billion here, and they're going to build another hotel. So there's businesses that want to come left and right, and they're just amazed to see how much it's changed, especially the district. When you have people come in, whether it was WWE coming in and saying, oh my gosh, this city's totally different. So, and then with UTA, you have a big economic boom right there. So there's a lot happening. Our citizens are great, and we're one of the most diverse cities in Texas and the country, and the university is. So there's a lot of great things happening in Arlington. The biggest challenge we have is the lack of green space that we have. So in other words, we're competing for companies that want to come in with Grand Prairie and Mansfield, and they have lots of green space. So basically, they can come in, build their corporation, their offices, build new homes, and it's a lot easier than having to demolish or revitalize what we have. So that's the biggest concern that we have, and we're trying to get our tax base more commercial than business owners, and so that's really important for us to be able to revitalize and demolish some of these buildings and bring in new corporations to our tax base can increase for more commercial rather than our business than our citizens.